Hey everyone, and welcome to PGN Live. It is Monday, October 20th, 2025. Woof, this year is flying by. I hope you all had a good weekend. Welcome on in. I'm going to give a moment for everybody to show up before I start going too deep into video game conversation. I still have yet to open up my pop up chat too, so come on in, get acquainted with each other, and let's have a good video game discussion today. This is the final season of the year. This is the season where if a big game didn't come out yet, it's probably slipped to next year because you've only got 2 months left, right? So this is the time for the big titles to release. And even though some organizations don't count games that come out in late November or early December as Game of the Year eligible due to the time, I sure do. I mean, if it came out in a calendar year, that's all I need for it to count, you know? But regardless, let's see who's here now. We've got Tabby Cat Games saying, yo, yo, what's up, Tabby? Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. How was your weekend? Yvonne Francois saying, hi, everyone. Hi, Yvonne. How are you doing? Hope your weekend was a fun one. What did you all play this weekend? Gosh, what did I play? So Pokemon Legends ZA. Not a big session. I had my initial hour about that I played, and then like another 40 minutes at most. So it's good, but I am really deep into Ghosts of Yote right now. Like that's my primary one. When Hades 2 came out, that was the primary. It shifted to secondary with Yote. Yote's out, that's the primary. ZA is like the secondary at this point. But I had to juggle. Otherwise, there won't be enough because in like 17 days, we're getting Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. And I have a feeling that's going to shoot up to number one as soon as it comes out. Yeah. It doesn't help. Well, I mean, it helps me have fun, but it doesn't help when you got stuff like Donkey Kong Bonanza with DLC, Kirby with DLC. Like, there's plenty of other stuff going on that just keep adding to the fun. But I love it. Good variety. Hey, Roger Enyart, welcome. Happy Monday. By the way, you are very echoey. Uh-oh. Okay, is it echoey or like robotic-y? Because the robotic, I found a solution. It's as simple as unplug, replug. Let me try. Okay. Hopefully I sound better now. Thank you for letting me know, Roger. That is the game everyone loses me. Which one? Robotic. Oh, okay, robotic. Maybe not now. Hopefully not now. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the robotic sound, but um, whenever I unplug that USB cord and plug it back in, it seems to be fine. Let's see. What's going on over on X today? A little better, but still a bit. Yeah. That's about as much toying around that I could think of. Hopefully that's an improvement. You'll have to let me know. Tabby Cat Game says gain with a question mark. Gain what? I don't know. Great shorts, thank you. Yeah, actually, I can't find it right now. Of course. I made for my kids a little while back the four champions weapons from Breath of the Wild. Revali's bow, Daruk's boulder smasher, Mifa's trident, and the scimitar of Urbosa. And then I made two Kokiri shields from like Ocarina of Time. And what else did I make? A Kokiri sword, or two Kokiri swords. We just had a lot of cardboard boxes, and I just start cutting, and stuff like that. Well, right now I can't find the scimitar because, you know, as you said, Tabby, the last couple of days, you know, I did two of the champions. I have some real bows that I could use, so I'm debating whether to use a real bow for Revali's or just use the cardboard one that I have to keep it, you know, similar. But then that makes me like, oh man, where is the scimitar for Urbosa? So I don't know. Yeah, the shorts have been fun. Let's see. How are they doing? Oh yeah, this one.
October 20th, 17 days until the release of Hyrule Warriors
I don't know if
Age
you
of
can hear that or
Imprisonment.
not. I can't.
October 20th, 17 days until the release of Hyrule Warriors
You all hear
Age
that?
of Imprisonment. October 20th, 17 days until the release of Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. October.
Go real, Revali demands professional. Yeah, that's a good point. I guess I could go because Roger provided me with Tulin. So with Tulin, perhaps I could go with the cardboard one as he inherits it from Revali, but Revali go real, or vice versa. We'll see. We'll see. We'll do something fun though. This short, by the way. Did y'all see this one today?
I think I deserved a little break. I love you. Now, I must destroy you. That was good. Can't believe I got to finish a whole pizza before a single call. Oh, speaking of which, hey MJ, what's up? Nope, just finishing a little late night snack. Nope, I'll be there, no problem. Today in gaming history, October 20th, 2023, Marvel Spider-Man 2 launched for the PlayStation 5 worldwide.
You know, I've got to give it up to Google and YouTube on being so good and accurate with captions. That's a really awesome feature that they have. I'm happy that they provide that for folks that might be hard of hearing or deaf. And yeah, it's accurate. Like, that's what I was saying. And with the music playing and stuff like that, sometimes I'm like, oh, can you hear it or not? You know? Hmon says, hello everybody, very excited for Ninja Gaiden 4. Yeah, it's looking solid. I like the old school Ninja Gaiden series back on the NES, early 8-bit, 16-bit era. But the Tomonobu Itagaki Rebirth Ninja Gaiden series that began in like 2004 on Xbox, that just brought things to a whole new level. And ever since, those have been great, you know. So I'm looking forward to this. This should be fun. I think I read that. Go real, Revali demands professional. Oh yes, I'm jealous of how easy you make that look. The jump? Oh yeah, like the Spider-Man jump. I was debating what kind of positions should I do because there's so many different positions that Spider-Man puts himself in. He's very agile. if I were to be a superhero, like provide legit acting, right? There are some roles that I just wouldn't go for, if I were an actor in Hollywood. Superman, he's like 6'2". I'm 5'11 and a half on a good day. These 6'2", 6'4" tall characters, super massive, like, that's just not me. I love them, but I couldn't portray them. Spider-Man, though, you're looking for a guy who's like 5'11", Caucasian, brown hair complexion, like muscular but not like super buff or anything. Dude, I'll be your Peter Parker. I like being Spidey. Nintendo Switch 2 for Mario Kart World Pro Racer is 30 days left to October 21st for Kirby Air Riders on Nintendo Switch 2. November 20 is... Kirby Air Riders is going to be fun. I'm not doing a short series for it, but I'm looking forward to it. I am almost done thinking up what I'm going to do for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, because that's the next one. Ubaldo E. I played a demo of Age of Calamity the other day, and I want it now. Yeah, Ubaldo, Age of Calamity is good. I don't know how much it is currently on eShop, because the game and games in general periodically go on sale, so it might be its full price of $60. If it is, it's worth it at $60. But you could probably get a used copy digitally. No freaking way. I did not see what I just saw. No way. Holy cow. I think that's a huge... I have rarely seen, if ever seen, a 20 gifted membership dropping at once. Holy smokes, that caught me off guard. Steak 1024, woo! Big thank you. Wow, we got, okay. I'm gonna have to... Holy cow. That caught me so off guard. Actually, I have to change this up now too. I don't even know what I was saying. I got totally lost right there. That I'm not sure what was I talking about. Big thank you, Steak24, for totally derailing this stream, derailing this conversation. I don't know what I was talking about. I think I was talking about Spider-Man. Man, what a way to kick off this stream. 11 minutes in, got a monster dono. Big thank you, Steak1024. Let's see, who are all of the recipients? Oh, and right before I read it, Yvonne Francois says, FYI, I received a package from Roger today. Awesome. You got your Mario coins? That's awesome. Holy shnikes! What is going on here? Roger Inyard, just literally reading. Oh my gosh. Yvonne Francois' comment. And then, oh yeah, you got Roger's package. And then boom, Roger with a 20 gifted. Man alive. Roger Enyart with the 20. And all of a sudden, we're at 40 in 10 minutes. 13 minutes. Boy, thank you both. What is up with tonight? Let's read, and I'm definitely behind in the chat, but let's read who got what. First from Steak1024. By the way, I get people almost daily, you guys, gals, everyone, on various comments in videos, sometimes on shorts, sometimes on videos, older stuff, older content that's like a little bit more evergreen, or just something that some random person saw a Donkey Kong short now, or like an a Nintendo Switch 2 countdown short now, but they're like, hey, I randomly got gifted a membership, thank you so much. So it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. So your gifted memberships, they are going to people. So thank you. Let's see who got it. Okay, the ones from Steak1024. Console XLYN, Anthony Kirby, Charles Trudell, Kilo Skunk, Quarky, Renegade XX3, Nintendo Ninjas Prime, Relahao777, Jesse Jobson, Tristan Weed, Monolith Act, Kika, Mark Burns, Q Pi Die. That's like 14. Okay, I gotta scroll down. Woo, jeez. Rafa Barros, Waddle D Gamer, Mike S, Big D, Daniel Clinton, Red Dragon 72Q. And then Roger commenting, and Hmon commenting, wow, Steak! Hmon, Steak going wild. You can buy used digital games. I never knew that. No, you can't buy used digital games, JM Powers, but you could buy a used copy of Age of Calamity, you know, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, something like that, GameStop, whatever. Yeah. Tristan Weed, second time I've been gifted for this channel. Heck yeah. Tabby Cat Games responding with a nice. And then we get into Rogers 20. Jeez. Let's see. Cosmic King, Johto, Nintentalk, Brit, Mavis Winter, Heart Virus beats Goku. Oh, that's messed up. Alex the Green Mall 1, MH Gaming, Neo-Tendo 55, King Spica, Happy Gamer 1224. You're definitely gonna be happy with these memberships. Johnny, Santiago M. Rodriguez, J7CT, Steven, what does it say? Wallendal. And then that's not it. That's only 15. Donald Calendar, Demonic Brawler, T, and Eric Moore. Whoo, jeez. What the heck? Big thank you. Two giant out of nowheres. I really appreciate it. Thank you both. I gotta read some chat. I don't know where am I gonna go now? How do I continue off of this excitement? Okay, we were either talking about Spider-Man. I would volunteer. Open casting call. Hey, we're looking for a Spidey. I'm like, dude, I'll be your Spider-Man. I'll be your Spider-Man. Maybe I can't play like 18-year-old Spidey anymore. But do you remember how Spider-Man was portrayed in the Spider-Verse? Like, late 30s, early 40s Spider-Man, maybe. Bearded, right? I could be that Spider-Man. I don't know if I could pull off 18. Then again, with makeup and stuff like that, anything's possible. Oh, man. But yeah, Spidey. What was the next thought? The next thought was, Ubaldo's comment on Age of Calamity. Dude, it's so good. I would recommend pick that up, play it, and then get that hype level up, and then go for Age of Imprisonment. Because I'm sure Imprisonment's going to be good, too. Yvonne Francois saying, you are too creative. Thanks, I try. Latex V. Rivali is my most favorite character in Zelda series. Yeah, Rivali is pretty sweet. Reminds me of Falco Lombardi. Hello, Paul, and everyone else. You're on later than usual today. Yeah, JM Powers. Desti Sinway. I'm currently playing Legend ZA. I just made it to rank E, though. I'm hoping to get my Haunter to level 40 or 50, as most of my team are in that level range. That's pretty cool. Peter Parker works. LOL, you could be Spidey? That's what I'm saying. Whew. Okay, scrolling down. I'm still enjoying Pokemon Legends ZA so far, says Dusty Sinway. Roger's going crazy too. Yeah, Hmon. Okay, I think I'm almost caught up-ish. No, not really. I mean, a little bit. Nintendo Prime is here. Caveman Paul in the house. That's right. Just wait until there's a caveman game in gaming history, so I can make fire in the backyard and have a club over my back. Yeah. That sounds cool. I want to do some shorts in the rain. I'm looking forward to it raining. I just want to have that cool experience in the rain, filming a short, get 17, maybe 18 views. Dang. Yeah. Speaking of 17, 18, Spider-Man deserves more, but I'm not going to complain. 1,200 is better than the direction that some of the ones that got put more effort in did. So, I'll take it, Yeah, the algorithm and what YouTube pushes to people, it's weird. It's all over the place. I mean, gaming history for today, the Borderlands one, 2,300. That's double the Spider-Man one. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Uh, the Duck Hunt one did over 17,000. That's a good one. The NES one did over 22,000. That's a really good one. Yeah. There are some here and there that get into that 5-digit range. But it's all good. There are a few 20,000 plus ones. And then there's like the weird one, like Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, 18,000. What? Oh, I'll take it. I'm just a little bit surprised. Yeah. Anyhow, we're not here to talk all about these shorts. I mean, I don't mind showing them if you want to see them, but let me get back to some of these comments. One month away to Kirby Air Riders. October for November by end of day to Sakurai Nintendo Switch 2 for Sora Ltd. And HAL Laboratory is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Kirby Air Riders. I think it's going to be fun. Speaking of packages, thank you, Roger. Oh, PC Parts came in Saturday. Awesome. Tabby and Roger. Just sent it right after you, almost the same time. That's cool. Congratulations, everyone, says Brandon White. Mario Master saying, hey, everyone. Hey there, Mario Master. JM Powers. GameStop always has used games. They charge too much for them sometimes. I bought a used copy of Bully for the Wii, and my Wii broke a couple days later. Oh, no. I had to send it in to get it repaired. Ironically, Bully, that had a history, a gaming history, not gaming history. My brain is farting on the words. Its anniversary was a couple of days ago. I didn't do a short for it, but I just have that on my brain of Bully. Yeah, Bully's pretty fun. Bully could go for a grand remake, remaster, and I think it would fare pretty well. Or a brand new entry, that'd be pretty cool too. But good that GameStop had your Wii back pretty quickly. The Duck Hunt short is the greatest. Thanks. Makeup and camera angles, you could do all of it. Andrew Garfield is our age, Paul. He played Spider-Man. Yeah, how old is Andrew Garfield? But then again, Andrew Garfield played Spider-Man, but also was cast as Spider-Man younger, probably when we were both like 10, 12 years younger. Although he played Spider-Man more recently too, but he was already established in, like his first 2 films and stuff like that. Would they hire someone who's 42 today to play Spidey? Maybe. If they know what's good for them, Hollywood would be like, yeah, let's get this Polygon Network guy, have him play an alternate universe, live action, Earth whatever number, late 30s, early 40s Spider-Man. Come on, that would be a sick role, dude. That'd be so cool. Peach, the star of the Duck Hunt short. Yeah, Peach did a good job. She was following those birds and everything. They need to bring back Groose. Why isn't Groose in Smash Bros? I'd like to see more of Groose. Is he big enough to be in Smash Bros? Maybe. I don't know. If they had a designated Legend of Zelda fighting game, I always thought, gosh, what a missed opportunity. Bandai Namco, hot off the heels of Soul Calibur 2, use what they learned of playing with Link They've also got success in Pokken Tournament. I thought sometime in between Soul Calibur 2 and Pokken Tournament, 17 years or so apart, we would have had a designated 3D Legend of Zelda fighting game by now. Or since. Maybe not since, but in between I thought like this thing's gotta happen. Maybe one day it will. I think Fire Emblem Warriors, not Warriors, Fire Emblem, Xenoblade Chronicles, and The Legend of Zelda would make for some top tier 3D fighting games. Soul Calibur like, Tekken like, Dead or Alive, Virtua Fighter, comparable. Swords and shields and bows and bombs and arrows, magic, like freaking heck, dude, it'd be so cool. One day. Canary is basically mean when I'm streaming and I lose and I'm pretty foul mouthed, but that's literally any gamer I know at least. Don't forget, second present direct by Sakurai to Nintendo Switch 2 for Kirby Air Riders 2 later for November is. Yeah. We're getting another one of those. Maybe a little off topic. Anyone notice Pokemon moves no longer have limits? Oh no. That's why both my streaming platforms are marked for mature content and audiences because I'm a vulgar person. Hey, thanks for the membership, says Demonic Brawler. Tabby isn't... I kind of brought up Pokemon earlier. Brian C. says, yo! No worries on typing being garbage. It's all good. Brian C. I'm glad to be live too. Yeah. This morning was busy. I just had work, house stuff, kids stuff, and then I don't know how long I'll be able to stay on tonight because usually nighttime is family stuff. But since I missed this morning, I was like, I miss talking. I want to talk. I want to see what you're all playing, what you're all doing. How was the weekend? I saw the new... Oh, geez. I was just talking about the title. I forgot the title. What's it called? I totally forgot the title. But the Keanu Reeves movie, my wife and I saw that over the weekend, where he's like the budget guardian angel, and Seth Rogen's in it, and I forgot, it's an Indian actor who plays the main character. He was good too. It was a funny movie. It was fun. Nice little comedy. Yeah. What are you all watching? What are you all playing? Let me get back to catching up with some chat. I'm still catching up from those two $20 boom back to back donos. Big thank you again to Roger and Steak. Dang thumb covering up phones. Keypad makes it hard to see. Bully was a great game. I wish they'd release a sequel. Enjoying Pokemon ZA so far. I wish it had Ditto. Is Ditto not in it? That would be cool. As for a game, I wish it definitely got a sequel. iNinja was fun, but definitely hard. Platformer hack and slash. That sounds familiar. Andrew Garfield is literally the same age as us. He was born August 20th, 1983. Yeah, I mean, I'm July 7th, 1983. So when he got hired as Peter Parker and Spider-Man in The Amazing Spider-Man, yeah, that was my age. Yeah. Thing is, I'm not an actor necessarily, in Hollywood with an agent and who's trying to book me gigs and all that kind of thing, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind having some roles here and there. Gru should be in every Zelda game from now on. Tallest show with the plethora of emojis, including the brand new Spider-Man emoji. I like that one. I was debating which Spider-Man emoji I should drop because, with today's short, I kind of took two nice pictures from the short and made them into, or two nice stills from the short and made them into pictures. Technically, one of them, which is the ending shot, was just taken like right after. But anyways, I made this short what it is. It's kind of fun. As for what I play on PS5, it's between WWE 2K25 and Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. That's cool. Brian is trying to finish post game in ZA. Wait, post game in ZA? You've beaten the game already? Holy smokes. Brian C., how long have you been playing Pokemon Legends ZA for to have already beaten it and now are in the post game? See, I only have like hour 45 at most. So, the primary game for me so far, well, lately has been Ghost of Yote. I feel like I kept missing your streams last week. You were on for a couple, Tabby. That's okay. I'm glad you're here now. Getting back into all the new seasons. Start for shows. Yeah. I have... Let's see. What do I have on my, to watch list? Well, Monarch. When Monarch comes back, my wife and I are going to watch that one because that one was so good. I think that one was an Apple TV show, if I'm not mistaken. But I think Apple TV, there were a couple of things that I wanted from it, and there was just some random sign up for a 3-month free trial. It's like, well, 3 months, that's a long time. That's not like a month or 7 days. So we signed up for a 3-month free trial of Apple TV, and we watched through all of Monarch, which was great. I mean, I love the MonsterVerse stuff. And even long before that, I'm a big King Kong Godzilla fan for life. But what made me realize that, no, this is really good, is that my wife, who, she likes Godzilla, King Kong, like that kind of stuff enough. Not as much as she likes like Star Wars and superheroes. That's more of her cup of tea. But she likes the monster stuff enough. But she really liked Monarch. And that made me think like, this show has got that Lost appeal mixed in with MonsterVerse. And if you like Lost, you probably like Monarch. Yeah. But anyways, Monarch and Apple TV had the Tetris movie, and I love Tetris. And watching Tetris movie, I was like, dude, I know all these people in real life. Well, not all, but Minoru Arakawa, the former president of Nintendo of America, I met him back in the day. Howard Lincoln, vice president of Nintendo of America, met him back in the day. Alexei Pajitnov, met him back in the day. Creator of Tetris! Steak 1024! We gotta change this. Do you know how rare this happens? Live on stream. Steak 1024 took over. It's no longer a shared spot between Steak 1024 and Roger Enyart. Steak 1024 officially took the spot for October for the highest donation in a single stream, bringing us up to $50 for the day. By the way, folks, we are $14 away from another giveaway. And if Roger Enyart is still here, the next giveaway, when we hit $64 total, is another pack of those 3 coins from Roger, similar to, I think, Yvonne Francois was the one that you said earlier received it last time. And there were 2 recipients. Roger gave away 2. And Richie Jard. Yeah. So, Steak 1024, big thank you. And Roger, thank you for continuing to contribute to the donations of the stream for a little while, replacing the $10 gifted donos back to the community with these coins. And Roger's given out 3 coins at a time. Roger has several. He's in no way obligated to give away his whole collection. So Roger, you tell me when you're like, okay, no more coins available. Whether you cap off at 3 or 4 or 5, or even if it's, no, just those 2. I know we discussed before. You're like, I've got a bunch, but I'll only do what you want. What the heck? That's a rare sound. House phone is ringing. It's normally not in here. I think it got left off here. It'll go off soon, right? That's. Okay, come on. One more time. That's annoying. But what's not annoying is Stake 1024. Man, caught me off guard. Again, y'all time it so well. It's not like during a lull period. It's while I'm talking and all of a sudden, boom, you drop it and it just derails my conversation. But I would much rather be derailed and have this kind of excitement than, just me ramble for too long. Let me know if I'm ever doing that. I have a tendency of talking a long time. But I guess that what makes me a decent streamer, I hope, is I got the gift of gab. All right, let's see who are the 10 recipients of Stake 1024's very generous gifted memberships. Captain Pie, Spencer Stott, Track Day Maker, free Metroid hat. I mean, shiny Metroid trainer with the 5. Oh, sweet. I just said how funny it is when in the middle of me talking is when somebody drops something. No, shiny Metroid trainer is not the recipient of one of these. I left off on Track Day Maker. What I got excited for is because Shiny Metroid Trainer, formerly known as Free Metroid Hat, just dropped a generous $5 donation saying, "How we doing? I just got back from dinner and now it's back to playing Pokemon Legends ZA. Well, I'm doing well. Big thank you, Shiny Metroid Trainer. How are you enjoying Pokemon Legends ZA so far? I mean, I guess that if you're going to go back to the game to play it, you're going back by choice because you want to and not out of obligation because you spent $70 on this thing, right? Do you like it? I like it so far, but I'm only like an hour 45 in. I've had 2 play sessions for about an hour and then for like another 40-ish sort of minutes. But I like it. It's just Ghost of Yote occupying my time. Like I was saying earlier in the chat, Hades 2 was the primary. Ghost came out. It was the secondary. And then the script flipped where Ghost became primary, Hades 2 secondary. Now Pokemon came out, but is not taking Ghost's spot yet, probably because I'm still playing Ghost. I'm like nowhere near done yet. So now Pokemon is in second place. But anyways, I hope you're liking it. Whether you have this stream on in the background while you play, because the game doesn't have voice acting, little gripe. Or you're like totally glued into the game. Thank you before you go. Hope you heard me say thank you because I really appreciate it. And getting back to Stake 1024's memberships, Off-Brand Soda, J Figgy, Recon, Mickey Rivera, Vero, Brian C, Chris Dorati Kid. That's 10. Wow. 30, 50. We got 50 new members tonight. Holy snap. That's a lot. Wait. These are the white belt memberships, right? Because I'm putting this as 30 and 20, which would be 50. It's not the blue belt tier tonight, is it? No. Oh, shit. If it was the blue belt tier right now, that would be $200 right there because the blue belt one is the 4. I should check. Yeah, that it is the white one, right? I'm gonna whoo. If that's 200, no. I should know. I've been periodically changing it because YouTube wants me to keep it at blue. That's their recommended. But I don't want there to be a situation that happens again where like, there's this pause all of a sudden, and then now there's a limit on people that can become members because people don't have their thing turned on. Have the thing turned on, folks. Come on. Hey, Shimon. Steak, Brandon White. Woo, tall show. Oh my. Absolutely. Roger, with the steak you demand, that's right. That's mutual respect around these parts. I like monster shows. Monarch was on Prime. Oh, was Monarch on Prime? Thanks, Tabby Cat. I don't even remember. Like, oh, maybe it was Ted? Was because my wife and I watched two things on Apple TV. I thought no, Ted was like Peacock. Gosh, I thought Monster Verse or Monarch was on Apple TV. Is it possible that it was Apple TV and Prime? Because I know Apple TV had Tetris, the movie, but we watched two things. I don't know. I don't know. It was good, though. Feels like it's been so long. Don't know why. Mario Master says. Charles Trudell saying, good evening, y'all. Good evening. Tabby Cat Games, you just missed out on getting that green next to your name. 50 people got it. JM Powers 83, it skipped you. Tabby Cat, it skipped you. Steak, 1024. Should my total be higher, including last Friday, gifted 5 during the podcast? So, this, wait, where is it? Can you see what I'm seeing? This total is, I am considering doing that, what you're talking about, like, add throughout the month. This total is in any one particular stream. So, like, for any one particular stream, what is the most that any one person did in any one stream all month long? What it isn't is an ongoing tally throughout the month, keeping track, just because that would be a little bit tough but possible to keep on the side, like a list of everybody's, 5 or 2 or 10 or 20 or boom, 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 boom. I could end up doing something like that. Maybe there is something easier on the YouTube side that provides something like that. But this is any given single chat. So, say 1024. 30 today gets you that spot. And that spot lasts all month long. Well, for the next 11 days, unless if somebody tops you. Like, it was Roger Enyart in that spot for a good portion of October. And then this section right here, this is the one that changes every day. Roger, let's give another 2 sets of coins if we can make that go. Oh, that's a pretty cool one, Roger. But that like button, y'all. Ooh, Tabby Cat Games telling people to hit that like button. I like that reminder. Thank you, Tabby. And this section right here. How many likes do we have in total so far? We are at 22 people watching, 18 likes. Nice ratio. Oh, got gifted at some point. Yeah, you did, Charles. Shiny Metroid Trainer saying, I love it so much. The action combat is one of my favorite things Pokemon has ever added. So let's get them to continue with this action-oriented combat system. Keep the spruced up animations and cinematography that they have going for them when it comes to the cinematic scenes, the FMVs, if you will. But add in voice acting. Have the next Pokemon game made from the ground up. So there is no common denominator baseline version that's on 9-year-old hardware, 10-year-old hardware with Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch served us well. It's still serving us well. But the next Pokemon game, give it to me ground up. Give me a 4 or 5 year time frame. Game Freak, seek the help from Monolith Soft. Do more. And let's get ourselves the ultimate modern day masterpiece that doesn't just sell gangbusters, but reviews so high that it brings so much faith back into the series and attracts a hardcore demographic that might have turned their nose otherwise to a game that doesn't look the best traditionally or run the best ever since it went, into the 3D era. Maybe even you could say that the 2D games weren't like cutting edge, but awesome because they have 100 plus characters per game, they are very engaging. There's a lot of gameplay intricacies in the combat so that nobody is too overpowered, and a lot of strategy and multiplayer, but make it more grand that it really is, a nominee for like Game of the Year. How amazing would that be? Each Pokemon game is kind of evergreen in the first place. How evergreen would that sucker be? Take your time. I like the direction they're going, and from what we kind of saw from Gen 10, I think I like where we're heading. I think the future is going to be pretty sweet. Steak 20 for $20. Oh, okay, thank you for verifying on that. Thank you. Question: why are the live streams later? Busy day today. Busy day work, martial arts work, training, weightlifting work, house chore work. Well, that's not work, but house chores, kids stuff. And then I was like, either I don't get to stream today or I get to stream for a little bit, because usually the evenings why I don't stream is because, then that's family time. Then everybody's home. That's dinner time, talking time, TV time, game time, homework time, all that good stuff. But I was like, I don't want to not stream today because I love seeing you all. I like talking video games. This is fun. This is a blast. All of the familiar names in the chat, new names. Did we just get? Did it? Steak 1024. Oh shoot, we're at 60. Oh my gosh, I think it's gonna happen. Steak 1024 with a 35. Oh, and that brings you up the total here, 35. That's gonna be a tough one to beat. Steak 1024 is at $35 for a single stream. In gifted memberships, that's a pretty tough one. Even look at Shiny Metric Trainer's $20. Shiny Metric Trainer has had that spot for the vast majority of the month because that represents the most dropped in any one particular stream from a super chat perspective was Shiny Metric Trainers, 20. Like today was his 5. If he did, not that he has to, but if he did like 17 or a 16, I would change that to 21, and the new high would be 21. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Steak at 35, that's going to be tough to beat for anybody for the month of October to top that. And Shiny Metro Trainer, likewise, you've held that for a full 20 days, I think. Holy smokes. Anyways, Tappy Cat, my bad. Wish it was on Prime. It's on Apple. Okay, I thought so. Charles, I'm pretty sure it's great. If I had less game to still play, I would probably buy it. I'll get my green belt back ASAP. I liked my green, or I'll get my green back. I liked the brown belt. Yes. Robbie Rain says, hi, Paul. Hi, Robbie. The Nintendo Switch 2 baseball team can make it to the World Series tonight. Ooh, I want to see that Nintendo Switch badge blasted around the world. Go Mariners. Make it there. Leaving. Halftime is done. Okay, let's see. Steak 1024's gifted members. Who were the recipients? Terrence Mendez, Luigi Cap, Moonbeam, Zombie King, How 0928. I gotta say, I think those 5 would all be first timers. We got 55 new members to the channel tonight. That's really cool. That's really cool. This channel, I think it peaked at 363 members, I want to say. There are no black belt members, but there are brown, green, blue, and white. I should say no black belt yet. I could see somebody out there being like, yeah, I either want a live workout one-on-one with you one day, or I want to, instead of doing the live workout, a live gameplay session instead of like the workout, even though it's for that. I guess it could be anything, you know what I mean? But yeah, from those 4 tiers, 363 was the most members we got. I think it's dipped a little bit. But with a night like tonight, 55 new ones, shoot. It's a lot of white belts, but still, it's pretty badass, I gotta say. The steak is well done. Oh, this steak's got season on it. Psh. The steak is at 1,024 degrees. That's super well done. But not burnt. Just right. Let's go Mariners, says H-Mon. Charles Surdell. Just at the last level of Doom Eternal, great game. Only played at normal, aka hurt me plenty. It's difficult enough and chaotic enough. Yeah. Most games I play on medium. There are fighting games. Sometimes, if I do it, it's like Street Fighter where I crank it up to hard just to see, do I still got it? And like the CPU on hardest can be pretty challenging in Street Fighter, but I could usually pull off that. What I really want to do in Street Fighter 6 is get to Platinum. You start off at, oh geez, I forgot the tiers. You start off at nothing. I think become a novice. You go through like 5 tiers of novice to become bronze, 5 tiers of bronze to become silver, 5 tiers of silver to become gold. I'm on the 5th tier of gold to become platinum, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then there's like 5 tiers of platinum to become master, I want to say is next. Yeah. I'd be happy to, I mean, I'm happy with where I'm at, but I'd be pretty stoked if I could get to platinum level. Back in the day, I was excellent at Street Fighter and could beat just about anybody I played. Part of it was like, well, maybe I wasn't playing against people around the world, so the pool was smaller. But also, like, I went to arcades and stuff like that. I was playing in quite a few different arcades and 7-Elevens and beach fronts at their locations. Mini golf arcade adjacent kind of things, and like I was just whooping people back and forth. Street Fighter was my jam. And eventually, the amount of people I played got more and more. People got better and better, and like there went my dude. I could beat anybody anytime. Still pretty good, but not that level anymore. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Play Doom Eternal on normal, that's fine. The Cringe Profit Mariners versus Dodgers, I could see that. I think Dodgers won, I want to say like 2 World Series in the last 10 years. I think they went 3 times in the last 10 years and they won 2 of the 3. So they're batting pretty high for a baseball team. I mean, think of all the teams that play, a few dozen. Think who wins? 1. So the likelihood of getting it is pretty slim. Steak 1024, $4 heading over to. Oh, we just hit it. Steak just made this a Nintendo $64 stream, bringing the total to a whopping 39. Boom, and Nintendo 64. Boom. That means we are giving away Super Mario coins tonight. Wow, thank you, Steak 1024, before you go for that final gifted, well, not gifted membership, that super chat. Epic of you. Big thanks. JM Powers, Dodgers versus either Mariners or Blue Jays. I gotta see Nintendo in the World Series, so I've got to go with Dodgers versus Mariners. Dodgers beat my Yankees in the World Series last year. World Series hasn't been set yet after tonight. It will be. Tonight is Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. We got to go Mariners. Let's go Nintendo. That's such a what a casual thing to say. You're damn right. I want Mariners to make it because they got the Nintendo Switch 2 patch there. That's why. Neo has stamina, but with the key system, you get back some of the stamina each attack, which means you can have bigger combo than in normal stamina combat games. Walter O'Malley is still extremely hated in Brooklyn, by the way. 6 o'clock on the dot. I can hear Kirby going off on the Alarmo. Neo 3, good game. Tecmo, Koei. Team Ninja and Koei Tecmo usually deliver fun, even the story can fall flat. Souls games hard, and then there's Ninja Gaiden hard. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden is notoriously difficult. Oh. Football's on now. Pokemon Fan 34 says, I prefer them when they are on at 1 p.m. your time. Yeah, 10 a.m. is usually like that time that works pretty well. I think we're all caught up. Okay, well, geez, we've got to do this. We've got to do this giveaway. As is right now, there are 16 people watching. 18 likes in the stream.
Okay, well, geez.
It looks like
We've got to do this.
as of right now, there's a 1 in 16 chance at winning. We also have 20. Wait, did I say 16? 16 watching, 21 likes. A 1 in 16 shot at winning a 3-pack coin set of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which includes a Super Mario 64 coin, a Super Mario Sunshine coin, and a Super Mario Galaxy coin. All you gotta do is be here and right now hit the number 1 button in the chat. You do also, by the way, have to have an ability to connect with Roger Enyart, who's on Facebook. I could connect the two of you together, but I guess have a connection to me, whether it's on X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Discord. Email me your email or send me your email via one of those things like X or TikTok or whatever, or just go directly to Roger on Facebook and provide him your address. Roger is willing to ship for free, if I'm not mistaken, in the United States, and internationally, if you're outside of the US, pay your own shipping, but you're basically getting a $22 gift right here. Nick's saying, just gotta say, I love your shorts, especially up to the launch of Switch 2. The positive energy was great, especially since I was doing my exams. Awesome, Nix. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And thank you very much for telling me that you had a good time during those shorts and that it helped make the exams a little bit easier, distract you from a little bit of studying. Not too much, but just enough, you know? Thank you for being here. All right. Some of you have already started doing it. That's fine. Hit 1. Just type in 1 time in the chat if you want to be eligible for the Super Mario 3D All-Stars 3-pack coin set, which is going to be provided to you by Roger Enyart. We'll see how many people give it a shot. One, two, three, four, 5 so far. Am I looking at this right? I'm gonna give a chance for some more people to do it. Otherwise, there's a 1 in 5 shot. That's really good. I mean, you got a 20% chance of winning. That's not bad. Nix. Also, I'm going to the Nintendo pop-up store in London next week. Super hyped. That should be fun. I love it when Nintendo does that kind of stuff. Have a great time, Nix. Like, take some pictures, videos, get some free swag, hopefully, play whatever demos they have. Like, yeah, enjoy. That's pretty sweet. Yeah. I love it when Nintendo does that kind of stuff. It was a little bit different, but I remember when they had the Nintendo GameCube party, Nintendo GameCube Club. Was it Nintendo GameCube Club? It was a club party atmosphere that Nintendo put on before the launch of the Nintendo GameCube back in 2001. It must have been like October or something like that. Because the system wasn't out yet, was it? Yeah, and it was in LA. They had celebrities there and stuff like that. They had the GameCube playable. I played it already previously at E3, but I got to play it again there. I got to invite a couple of friends. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. So nowadays, like, they have these pop-up events. I remember they did one, gosh, was it like 2015 or something like that? Or was it 18 or so? Several years ago. I'm trying to think, was it Wii U or Nintendo Switch? That's how long ago it was that I'm like late Wii U or fairly early Nintendo Switch. But Nintendo had like a big pop-up dealio at a UCLA football game at the Rose Bowl, and that was pretty cool to see there. Yeah. Alrighty. I think that's it then. I'll say one more time just in case somebody else popped in. If you want to be one, if you why am I saying this weird? If you want to be entered into receiving one 3-pack coin set from Super Mario 3D All-Stars, retail value about $22, even though you cannot buy it from stores. It was given out to people who pre-ordered Super Mario 3D All-Stars 5 years ago. Roger has some. We're giving out one right now. It's worth $22, I should say, because if you try to buy it on eBay, that's how much it would be. And you're paying nothing for it right now. So, now's your chance to get something pretty cool. Did get an email today from Best Buy. They're going to be having Pokemon Legends ZA in-store demo events this Saturday. Ooh, that's good. I imagine the game must have sold 5 million plus easily over the weekend. Maybe like 7.5 million plus territory, hard to say. But it must have blasted past 5. I'll find out soon. I'll know before too long. I think I'll know before too long. We'll just say that. But this is definitely going to help. Oh, you put the game out there in stores at Best Buys? Thanks, Think24, for letting us know that. That's good to know. Okay. If you want to be entered in to winning this awesome coin set, hit the number 1 in the chat right now, and we will roll it. Hi, Brody. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I will reiterate, though, you have to be able to connect in somehow to Roger on Facebook or through me on X or something like that. Give me your email, whatever, then I could give that to Roger. Then the two of you could connect, and then boom. You could be like Yvonne Francois, who received a package in the mail today. And probably Richie Jard also. Brody just got here. Brody just entered one in the chat. So I think we've got how many? Robbie Rains, Hman, Nix, Brian C, Tabby Cat Games, and Brody. We've got like 6 people. Game Boy Metroid music is now on NSO. That's cool. Charles Friedel saying good night, y'all. Good night, Charles. Mariners up 2-1. That's good news. All right. I think we have 7. And Elvin Garcia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Looks like Nintendo might make it to the World Series. Woo! Looks exciting. That's fun. Let me just check something. All right. Okay, we have another one. Okay. Mr. Yellow, the last one. And let's see. Who's it going to be? I need a refill. Small entrance. We got 21 people watching. We've got over 21 likes. Yet we only have like 7 or 8 people that submitted. And Hmon! Congratulations, you are the winner of the 3-pack coin set of Super Mario 3D All-Stars gifted by Roger Enyart. Congratulations to Hmon. You won. Do you need a reminder of what this beauty looks like? Super Mario 3D All-Stars Best Buy coin set. Boom! Image. Yeah, here you go. Let me see if I can show it this way. This is what you got. Hmon, way to go. Look at that. That's awesome. You don't get the game. There is no cartridge in it. But you get that sweet coin set. Tabby Cat saying congratulations. Mr. Yellow saying congrats. Nick's whoa. Nick super nice. Elvin Garcia nice. Yeah. So Hmon, do you have an X account, Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok? Because I've got to connect you now to Roger Enyart. The only thing he's on is Facebook. So if you've got Facebook, just search Roger Enyart, Richie Jard, Yvonne Francois. They were able to connect to Roger on Facebook, and he sent them their coins. And yeah, I'm sure you'll get it in a couple of days. My recommendation, even though Roger was like, no, I got it, was, hey, if you win this, pay for shipping. It's only a couple of bucks. You're getting a $22 gift. But Roger was like, no, if it's in the U.S., I'm paying for shipping. If someone wins and they're, in Australia or Japan or, somewhere in Europe, Poland, Africa, they could pay for shipping. But Roger's got the U.S. covered, I guess, which is extra generous. So thank you, Roger. Roger, are you in here right now? Now, if Roger somehow left, I could get a hold of him later. But Hmon, make sure you are able to connect to Roger. Oops. Put a tilde instead of an exclamation mark. Yeah. Paul going to be the next Mr. Beast with these giveaways. You know, Mr. Yellow, it's on a very small level, but dang, I look back in just the last couple of months, and yeah, we've given out a lot of $10 eShop cards, a $20 eShop card, now 3 separate packs of this 3-pack set of Super Mario 3D All-Stars coins, and 1 whole copy of Super Mario Galaxy 1+2, which actually went to Stake 1024, whom was the deliverer of $39 of tonight's gifted memberships, which count as the total memberships and gifted subs. So what I do every stream, Mr. Yellow, is I have a Nintendo $64 goal from the community that if anybody, wishes to subscribe themselves, gift others with a membership, or drop a super chat or a super sticker or whatever, that hits that $64 goal. And when we do, boom, I give $10 right back to the community via eShop card, or in these cases, Roger's gift of like, oh no, I got this, and he does the coins, or Nin128 donated that copy of Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, which is neat. So then you kind of see like these streams have a very like what goes around comes around kind of thing. Like Steak was someone who, gifted in the past. Good fortune happened to him. He happened to win a really cool gift, which is a freaking $70 game. And like tonight, Steak was generous enough to, contribute $39 back into the chat. Like, it's all fun. It's really cool to see the community obviously talk to you all about video games. I love it. Get the reactions on the shorts, provide the shorts in the first place, allows some creativity. It's a lot of fun. And when I'm talking and then I scroll back at the chat, I see, geez, I'm behind the chat. Sometimes I'm behind on comments to me, but other times it's like, oh no, you're all just having fun talking with each other. So I love being able to provide a little bit of a community for folks to be able to talk like that. It's nice. But anyways, welcome, Mr. Yellow, over here. Roger, still here driving home from work. Drive safe. Hmon saying, hiya, thanks for the opportunity to win. I only have Facebook to contact. Well, beautiful, Hmon. You've only got Facebook. Roger's only on Facebook. So, Roger and Hmon, you will be able to find each other well. Hmon, I'm pretty sure if you Facebook search Roger tonight, you will find the right Roger. You will find the right Roger. The guy who wants to do the Samus Hunter Bombshus Jiggly Little Dance just went live. Is he live right now? Is Nintendo Prime live right now? You know what? We should go to Nintendo Prime's. Let's see. We should go to Nintendo Prime stream right now. This would be kind of funny.
Off guard, I'm not paying attention, and I knew there was a Nintendo Music update. All right.
Drama.
I want to watch this Kit and Krista video. I already know. I talked about it in my video today. There's misinformation going on. But I'm going to let Kit and Krista explain it. I already went over it in my video. Misinformation running rampant yet again. This time, this one was definitely intentionally hateful. Cherry picking quotes from an interview from last year, leaving out all the context.
Talk about Inception.
Let's be honest.
We've got Kit and Krista in Nintendo Prime in Paul Gale Network. And we also have Peach as a guest who just wanted to say hi before this stream ends because she's so happy to see you all and to lick my ears.
We're here to tell you not to get tricked by misinformation.
Weekend misinformation.
Okay.
Best.
No, it was very dramatic for a couple
Nyx,
of days.
also, is that Samus statue from First Four Figures? I've been looking at trying to get one, not sure to get Varia, Phazon, or Gravity Suit. They're all really cool. Yes, this Samus Aran is indeed from First Four Figures. I love it. Can't recommend it enough. This is the polystone version, which is pretty big, like 20 inches tall. And then there's a, I don't have it in this room, but there's a PVC high quality plastic version of Samus, and it's more affordable. This one they don't make anymore, so if you want Samus, you either have to find this one more expensive like in the aftermarket, or buy the PVC good quality plastic model, and it's still pretty awesome to have.
And here's what sucks. Stealth was the one.
Jam Powers 83. Why is he wearing sunglasses inside? So Nate has a lot of bright studio lights, and to get proper lighting in his set, lights are shining this way, and it's very bright. So wearing sunglasses helps. Like you see my light, it's casting odd shadows on me because I don't have lights here projecting at me here. But if I did that too,
So Stealth thought that he was reporting something new.
probably
Because
I
this
could
article
see,
from
oh,
today
I might be a little bit blinded also, but I don't have that
quote
problem.
Miyamoto like it was new. And I'm not mad at Stealth about it because, look, bottom line, especially when you're just popping off on X on social media, you're really just like, hey, this is recent news. This is the quote that's in there. Let me grab this quote and post it. He does that.
Robbie
a lot,
Rain saying,
and
hi
it's usually
Peach.
right, and usually there's
Brody's
no
saying,
problem.
this is cool.
This time, however, KyotoNews.net proved that they are very unreliable.
H-Bond saying, hi
They
Peach.
were actually taking a quote without the full
It's the
context
Peach.
from a
That's right,
different
Tabby Cat
news
Games.
that actually interviewed
It
children
is
about the Nintendo Museum
Peach
last night.
from
And they jacked a quote from there to defend that
the world
in the
famous
museum.
Duck Hunt
And it's
video.
recent and new.
Did y'all see that Duck Hunt video? That's funny. I gotta show the Duck Hunt video. Some of you here might not have seen it. I gotta do it. Reese says hi to Peach. Hey Peach, Reese says hi. Hi. Studio lights hurt the eyes, yeah. And because Mr. Beast is just cool. Yep. Yep, he's cool. Here's Peach. Check this out. Today in gaming history, October 18th, 1985, Duck Hunt and the Zapper launched for the Nintendo Entertainment System in the United States. I didn't mean to let it go twice, but that's okay. Today in gaming history, October 18th, 1985, Duck Hunt and the Zapper launched for the Nintendo Entertainment System in the United States. Okay, twice is good enough. Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That Peach skit. When I decided to do Duck Hunt, I was like, easy, no brainer. I gotta have Peach involved. I'm gonna have the dog noise and like sync it up, and she was good. She's cute. Hello. You see Peach dancing in the back? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that Peach dancing in the back. Look at that dancing dog. That's talent.
Peach, up.
see that? That's a dancing dog, folks. Where else are you going to see a dog dancing? Robbie Rains, I just found your first live stream ever. Cool. Wait, the one from June? I think that was the first live stream, if I'm not mistaken, was the June 4th waiting in line outside of Best Buy for the Nintendo Switch 2 launch. I think that was the first stream I did. Plenty of other people's podcasts, plenty of other people's live streams. But yeah, I think that was the first stream of mine that I wasn't rehosting something. No? Was it the July 2nd birthday one? 2019? I had a stream in 2019? Oh, was it a... Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, before doing this round of streams from 2025, I guess I did live reaction streams, yeah, during directs and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense, too. I remember back when the NES first released, they sold it at Macy's. I remember going to Macy's with my grandma and seeing it there. And my cousin and I asked her to buy it to us. And she said we were too young. Oh, man. Yeah. But I guess you eventually got one. Which is good. I remember my grandma tried so hard to get me a Nintendo 64 because they were all sold out, and she ended up buying a Super Nintendo. But then, I already had one, but it took back that box, and then they got a new inventory of Nintendo 64, and I got it. Are links allowed in the chat? You could try, Robbie Rains. I don't mind, but I don't know if it'll go through. So that might not be on my end. It might be on YouTube's end. I want to send you your first live stream. You could probably send it to me on X. I'll probably get it that way. Tomorrow there will be a couple of more shorts. Do I have any big plans? One of them will probably be a little bit extra, Some of these are just simple. Today in gaming history, here's the game. Some don't even have like music behind them. It's just the fact of the matter. Some have some music. And then some, as you know by now, are the skits. I like the skits. Personally, they're the most fun doing, Like I've done it for a Grand Theft Auto, kind of for The Sims 4, Jackass, Saw, Spider-Man 2, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Yeah, those I enjoy doing the most, probably. But then some like Wario Land Shake It, or WarioWare Shake It, extra voice acting. That's also fun. I'm just having a great time doing all of it, Let's see, Robbie Rains, did you send me the link? Looks like you did. Let's check this out. Hey everyone, this is Paul Gale from PaulGaleNetwork.com with Sam Massarin behind me. Got my Nintendo Switch shirt on too. And Brooke is down here talking. Brooke is my daughter, Brooke Zelda. And yeah, that's you. She's 2.5. Yeah, you are funny. Anyway, I'm here to talk right now to you September
about
4th.
What Nintendo just announced, and that is
A little over
Nintendo
6
Direct
years ago.
coming tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific.
No beard in
6
that
p.m.
video.
Eastern Standard Time. We're in California, so
It'll be at 3 o'clock Pacific.
Still have the shirt.
Live. And usually I do a live recording and then put it online right after. This time I'll be streaming live and hopefully be able to keep that live stream / recording made available for later purposes to put online and whatnot. Okay, I'll get that for you. And yeah,
is there any more data about it?
What we know of so far.
I wasn't even using the tripod. I was holding it for 30 minutes, I guess.
Daemon X Machina, that's a given. Luigi's Mansion 3. That will
It's
be
funny.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. That I'm excited about. I think a lot of people are getting too worked up over Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Shield not having every character. I'll get back to that in a little bit.
I still feel the same way. People blew out of proportion just because a game's not getting every Pokemon. Like, come on.
My thoughts on the matter. If you're on the side of being against the Pokemon company for not including all Pokemon, then you'll kind of see things from a little bit different viewpoint and be a little more understanding and be kind of okay with it because it makes sense. All right. Anyways, what else can we expect for tomorrow? The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. That will definitely be there. Let's see. We already talked about Pokemon, of course, Luigi's Mansion. Astral Chain just came out.
Good one.
Probably some kind of surprise announcement. Smash Bros. Related, I think. I think we will get tomorrow the release date of when Banjo-Kazooie is going to come to Smash Bros. It could be available right after the Nintendo Direct. Boom! September 4th. Here you guys go. That would be pretty cool. Or it might be, coming in a couple of weeks, the first day of fall, for instance. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we get a new character reveal. That SNK talk has been, leak has been talked about, I should say.
I think that next day we got Terry.
Terry Bogard, another fighter. Could it be Mai?
We got Terry.
Very nice, very nice.
I laughed right now the same way I laughed 6 years ago from the same joke.
Or maybe it'll be somebody from like the Metal Slug series. There's a lot of people from SNK that are potential.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's funny. I laughed at my same joke then. I would get along with Paul from 2019. This is funny.
We'll see though. What else? Maybe some new footage from The Legend of Zelda, Ganon's Last Breath, or Breath of Ganondorf. Something, I don't know, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. They're not going to call it Breath of the Wild 2, I don't think. But
Tears of the Kingdom.
Using some type of breath in the title, relating it to Ganondorf, Ganon, maybe not, but it'll be really cool to see what
Paul's laugh never gets old.
Like on the Nintendo Switch built from the ground up. I'm sure it'll use some assets from, maybe most assets from The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
It kind of did.
But it should look considerably better.
I'd say it did.
Because it's made with the Nintendo Switch in mind, It's not a Wii U game that, 50%, 3/4 into its lifetime started.
We should get Paul 2025 version to meet Paul 2019 version. That would be cool.
The Nintendo Switch's higher flops, more gigs of RAM, modern CPU, GPU, faster everything. So that's exciting. Most of their focus, it said, will be on 2019 games. So like we discussed, Luigi's Mansion 3, which
this is before coronavirus hit. Whoa, this is.
I played that one at E3 and
we don't even have.
So
wait, 2019. Really, wow, this is a long time ago.
Which I'm going to get into more in a little bit.
Holy cow! Nintendo Switch is barely 2.5 years old here.
We just got Astral Chain. That was
dude, I just went to my last in-person E3 here.
A lot of fun, really cool.
Oh, the more I think about it, wow.
Yeah. Okay, so about Pokemon, I said that I would get into Pokemon more. A lot of people are happy, like me, looking forward to the game. A brand new Pokemon title.
No Animal Crossing.
A lot of people are upset because, Nintendo, Game Freak, Creatures Inc., Pokemon Company. You guys aren't including every single Pokemon that has ever existed. After a while, gaming for as long as I have, I'm 36 now, I realized that not every Street Fighter character always comes back for each new iteration.
Very true.
From
Still
Street Fighter
still
to
had the
Street
same
Fighter 2,
mentality.
a lot of people were dropped. But okay, let's look at Street Fighter 2, for instance. 2 in Championship Edition and Turbo, you got the 4 playable bosses. 16, okay, nobody was cut. Super 2, everybody was back, and 4 new playable characters were added. Super 2 Turbo, Akuma was added, nobody was cut. Then we switched it up to Alpha. A lot of people were dropped. You didn't have Zangief in there. You didn't have Vega in there. No Balrog. No E Honda. No Dalsum. Alpha 2. Okay, some more people were added. Nobody dropped from Alpha, but still not everybody from the past. Alpha 3. Okay, now everyone's added. Then you switch to Street Fighter 3, which came out, in between the Alpha 2 era, before Alpha 3 came out, by a little bit. Everybody was dropped. You've got Ryu and Ken, and then you slowly have, Chun-Li and Akuma added, and that was
That's
it.
it.
Like Third Strike.
Out of sight.
Thought to be original characters
Exactly.
from, like the first
Dang.
17, right?
I realized I could watch this because I like that guy's mentality. This is someone who might not have been streaming a lot before, but this is someone who already had attended his 20th E3. I started very young going to E3s and covering the video games and writing articles and being on that journalistic side of the industry. So I feel like I had quite a considerable amount of insight that even though the whole streaming setup and how I'm handling it is different now, everything I'm saying is, true and accurate. And even though some things have a little bit of, subjective nature to them, I gotta say it's pretty technically sound. I mean, that's a little bit biased, but still, this streamer Paul from 6 years ago had 20 years of E3 attendance experience in there. So, yeah, not to toot my own horn too much, but I knew what I was talking about. All right, dang. I was supposed to end this a little bit ago, but Robbie, you dropped that. That ended up making this whole thing quite a bit of fun. We watched for a good 6 minutes plus, probably another few minutes on top. Big thank you again, though, to everyone being here. This was an awesome stream, gotta say. Super fun tonight. Jeez. Shiny Metroid Trainer with the $5. Big thank you. Roger Enyart with the $20. Big thank you. Many new members tonight. State 1024 with the $39. Big contribution to the stream. We got in like 59 new members tonight. 55? Something like that. Big jump. Goals are cool. Goals are cool. Dang it. Yeah. We're just wrapping up. But I hope you had fun for a minute or so. Hope to see you around for another stream, though, in the future. You know what I'll do? I mean, let's see. Where's Nintendo Prime right now? Let's do a Nintendo Prime raid. I'll hop on over there. The reality is, like, I don't need them on staff like all the time, and when I need them right away. So like, it's really hard to be like, hey, I'll pay you to translate for me. Also, I need you available on a whim.
I'll pause just for a moment, then I'm gonna hop back over there. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for the donos. Thank you for the gifted memberships. I appreciate it. I appreciate it big time. Hmon, congratulations on winning. Hmon, make sure you and Roger Enyart connect. Hmon, look up Roger Enyart on Facebook. You'll find him. Connect. Boom. You got the coins. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah. Hop on over to Nintendo Prime stream. I'll pop in here and there. If you want to say hi, you could tell him PGN Raid. See you when the Nintendo Switch 2 baseball team is in the World Series. Woo! That's right. Heck yeah. See you all next time. Tomorrow morning, I'm anticipating an earlier stream, kind of like the usual 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern, something like that. Alrighty. Take it easy, everybody. How many likes did we end up finishing off with? Oh, one more thing, I guess. 10 a.m. So I did just give y'all Nintendo Prime's link if you want to raid him. But one little request. If you didn't already, check out the Spider-Man one. That Spider-Man one could benefit from some likes, comments. I don't think you could do hype on shorts, but if you could hype this video, that one would be something awesome. I'd be appreciative of it. That's the voice acting all the 151 Pokemon. I know you could hype that. That doesn't cost anything to do. So, if you don't mind, that's cool. I'm extra thankful. But anyhow, have you ever played Guess the Game? It's like Wordle but with games. Yes. Yeah. We'll be back on tomorrow. We'll be back for more. I can't wait. I can't wait to talk more gaming. But I've got to go for now. See you all later. Have a great rest of your night. You're all fantastic.